Zel Boy Army. What is going on? It's your boy Zelonius, my beautiful, spicy, magnificent, majestic friend back here, Mr. Ainsley Harriott. We're here today with another banger of video for you boys. How to hit elite. Anyone who can hit gold free in weekend league genuinely is above the average FIFA player. But when we get into the elite, we're probably looking at, I don't know the exact figures, but I'm going to guess it's somewhere around 5, 10, probably somewhere between the top 5 to 10% of players in the world, which is obviously extremely impressive. This video is going to be full of different tips, advice, different ways that you can improve, things you can aim to be doing to help you get elite and do it consistently. So make sure you stick around to the end to see all the different tips. I really appreciate the support on the channel lately, boys. The channel's been growing a lot. We're getting really close to the 10,000 subs, which I think would be an epic achievement. Appreciate all the support. If you're new to the channel and like these daily educational videos about FIFA and to improve, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the support, the likes and comments. It lets me know you're enjoying the content. If there's any videos you want to see, let me know in the comments. Boys, let's have a good one. Thank you for watching. Okay, the first and best place to start, and it's the easiest to do in a good way in my opinion, is the team and the tactics. I'm not saying everyone's going to have a team as good as mine. Like, as a pro trying to compete in the esports side of FIFA, for anyone who doesn't know, by the way, I am the head coach and a pro player for Roma Esports. We've got 2 top 10 players in the world that I coach as well, so you can trust the advice you're getting from me. It's going to be top notch. But anyway, like I said, I compete in the esport, so I spend a lot of money on my team to make sure I've got a good team. You don't need to have an insane team to be able to hit elite. I could hit elite probably with a 100k team. I don't test that because I don't feel any need to prove anything, but at the same time, I just enjoy playing with the better players. But building a good meta team will go a long way to helping you get consistent results. I've got lots of different videos dedicated to player and team advice, looking at the best value players in the game, like Tal. In my opinion, is one of the best value players in the game. I did a video on the best SBCs to do and how to decide what SBCs to do. So make sure you check out my advice when it comes to the players and how to build a team. I'm a FUT founder. I've been playing FIFA since 2002, FUT since ever came out, so I know how to build teams, what works on FIFA. Just looking at my team, if I talk through each player, I can explain why each player fits my style, fits the meta on FIFA, and helps me get good results. Alisson, one of the best keepers. You should always have one of the top keepers because they're so cheap and they're a lot better than the lower rated keepers, and he gives a link to Luis. My fullbacks, both quick, both have around 90 pace, both physically very good for fullbacks, good aggression, both very good aggression, good on the ball, decent weak foots. Obviously Mendy's got brilliant weak foot. My centre backs, both quick, strong, very good aggression, good on the ball. Coleman, I would like someone a bit quicker, but he was my free prime icon. I'm just trying him out for now. Luis Felipe is the one I've been using aside from him. Unreal, one of the best centre backs in the game, probably top 10 to 15, and definitely the best value. CDMs, I want them to be quick, good weak foot, at least 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves is preferable, able to shoot, go forward, but also physically good with the defending. Hullet obviously does everything anyway, like Hullet's just amazing, but I want CDMs, in my opinion, who can attack, because balanced attack just works really well on this game. On the CDMs, it just gives you more attacking options to break people down. My cam and striker is a Talon Dalglish in the 4-2-3-1, 5-star weak foots key. Like, genuinely, if you can get 2 5-star weak foots in your attack, that will go a long way to improving your weekend league results, because 5-star weak foot just makes you so much more unpredictable. Then out wide, I want pace and good physical stats. So we've got Neymar and Mbappe, both very quick, very good on the ball and can finish. You can get the idea of how I build my team. Obviously, FIFA's about having fun. You don't have to go for the exact meta team. I don't always do that, but I go for players who I know fit the game and will play well. If you want to use just players you find fun and they might not fit the meta, that's up to you. You want to play ultimately to have fun. But if you're really looking to get the best results, you're kind of forced to use certain players. When it comes to the formations, I might do a video on like all the key formations in the game and the best ones. I think that could be a pretty good one. For me, the 4-2-3-1 second variation of it, 4-4-2s, 4-3-3 for maybe seeing out a game of the possession, 3-5-2 are the best formations in the game. I'll probably do a video maybe tomorrow about that where I really go in depth and explain them, look at what my opinion are the best formations. But it's key that you have your tactics in place, that you have the right formation, you have the right players that fit the game. That will help you get the best results. For the next bit of the video, I'm just going to go over some different tips that you might not have thought about that will help you get more consistent, get better results, can help turn you into an elite player, and there'll be some gameplay in the background from a game I played against Fnatic Tech, so you can just watch that as I'm talking. Okay boys, here we are. I ended up not going for the Tex game because the Tex game already had my webcam because it was live from me streaming. This is a game I played against Tom Stokes in a FUT Cup a few weeks ago. You can see a nice goal that I got against him. Yeah, so we're looking at different ways that you can improve, things that you can do to help you get elite consistently, or improve you from a gold player to an elite player. So I've got lots of different tactics, different things you can do, ways that you can change your game to really just take you to that next level. The first one, again, is tactics. It's talking about tactics. One thing anyone who's watched the channel a bit will know, I really am into the tactics side of FIFA because I really think it can change people's game. There's so many people that have had comment on my videos, come into my stream and tell me, Zel, I tried out your 4-2-3-1 and got the best ever results I've had on Weekend League. The tactics I use work. Lots of people have tried them and loved them. I've improved lots of people's results. Make sure you check out my tactics videos that I've done about them so you can get more in-depth explanation from me and how they work. But yeah, you need to have good tactics. They can change your game. But another key element is have different tactics you can change to. So in this game against Tom Stokes, I was 1-0 down from the first leg, or 1 goal down, and that I'd equalised now. So my game plan changed. You have to change based on how your opponent's playing, how the state of the game's playing. Don't just have one tactic that you stick to if you're losing by 5 or winning by 5. You need to adapt to what the game's throwing at you. Different plans, plan B or plan C, is vital, and you need to be doing that in FIFA. This next one is maybe the most important tip I can stress to anyone on FIFA 20. Be patient. I wish FIFA was more fast-paced this year and more end-to-end attacking. I play quite defensive compared to a lot of pros. A lot of pros seem to get annoyed at me, but I'm just doing what works on the game. Last year, the meta was doing crazy volleys, headers and crosses, and I hated that meta. I don't like this meta that much, but I prefer it to last year's. But being slow, building up properly, not diving in defence, it's so important. The people that I really enjoy playing against, when I say enjoy, I find them easy to play against in Weekend League. The ones who get impatient, they force the ball forward, they dive in, make silly mistakes. My philosophy on defending is, if you are going to score a goal past me, you have to do something special, or the game has to rig me or do something stupid, which can happen, and it's frustrating. But be patient. Don't dive in. Don't necessarily think you have to win the ball back straight away. Wait for your opponent to make a silly mistake and force the ball back to you. In attack, wait for the opportunity to arise. The 4-2-3-1 is the best formation in the game. I think we scored a goal here actually, let's have a look. Yeah, this was a nice finish from Mbappe. There you go, I was patient, I picked out different passes. 4-2-3-1 has so many different attacking patterns, and you've got 4 attackers essentially, who one of them eventually will make a good run. Just keep the ball and wait for one of them to make a good run that your opponent doesn't mark. It will happen even against the very best players in the world. Part of being patient is mental strength. 30 games of Weekend League, you could be... I've played and coached people. I do private coaching, by the way, for anyone interested in having one-on-one coaching with me. You get to spend an hour talking to me analysing your gameplay, playing against you. Please let me know. You can contact me on Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, those are all options you've got. But what I was saying is mental strength is so important. It's vital when you are competing over 30 games that you stay mentally strong for it. I've coached people who can play at an Elite 1 top 100 level at their absolute best. Like, they're playing against me and they hit Gold 1 or Elite 3 and they're giving me a really good game, sometimes even beat me. And I'm saying, how do you only hit Gold 1? You played an Unreal there. That wasn't a Gold 1 player. But for them, it's because for one game they can really elevate the level, but to do it over 30 games they really struggle. One way you can make yourself mentally better is spread out your games. If you take a really bad defeat, have a break. Don't rush your games. Don't force things, because being patient is so key. And when you start to lose your head, get frustrated at the game, being patient goes out of the window. You need to be mentally strong over 30 games of FIFA. It's tough and it's a grind, but if you want to get the best results, it's what you have to do. One thing that genuinely can help, and it's very simple, is having a drink of water. Just keeping yourself refreshed. It's good for the brain, helps you play at a better level, stay hydrated. Learning the right tricks. So many people I play against are very good, but when they get to the box, they just seem a bit clueless because they don't know how to break someone down, because they don't have the right tricks. You don't need to be spamming tricks. You can watch my gameplay here. I'm not doing lots of tricks. A lot of it's quick passing, but I throw a few tricks in there every so often that can catch my opponent out. Dead stop fakes. Is this a goal here, I think? Yeah, lovely goal. Dead stop fakes. Fake shots. Step overs. Ball rolls. Drag backs. Heel to heel. Those are the tricks I use. I don't think you need to do any more. The Elastico is quite a nice one, but I think it's a luxury and it's quite hard to pull off consistently. There you go, Elastico for Mr. Stokes. You don't need to be spamming tricks to be good at FIFA 20. Or any FIFA as far as I'm concerned. And the tricks are pretty easy to do, but having them at your disposal, ready to break someone down, just makes such a big difference because it makes you more unpredictable. And if you're unpredictable, it's going to be hard for your opponent to defend you. You want to be as hard to defend as possible. Learning the right shooting angles. First one I say is near post shots are nearly always the best angle on FIFA 20. This changes every FIFA. So when FIFA 21 comes out, I'll be grinding the game and putting out videos teaching you the new shooting angles on that game. But for this year, the near post is OP. You need to be using it a lot. That's the one I'd recommend by far. Far post finesse can work sometimes, but generally you want to be going for the near post. On top of that, another one that works well is the ball roll around the keeper in a one-on-one. I'd recommend that. Practice makes perfect. All the tips I give you in these videos, if you just listen to them but never try to put them into practice, they're not going to help you very much. Practicing rivals. Rivals is a sweaty mode. It can be frustrating, but it's a fantastic mode for generally matching you up against people around your skill level. People around your skill level are where you're going to improve, and you need to start beating those people to move up the ranks. Find a practice partner who's at least as good as you or slightly better. Someone who you can talk to who'll help you analyse your game and maybe spot some mistakes or point some things out that you don't realise. That's one of the reasons I think one-on-one coaching that I offer can be so good, because you might get all these generic tips, but until someone at a really high level plays against you and really points out some of the stuff, you might not realise it. So many of the people that I've done private coaching with say to me, I never even knew that I was doing that consistently until you said it in that way or pointed that out to me. I didn't realise that was a mistake I was making a lot. So one-on-one coaching is something I recommend, but obviously it's not for everyone. Keep watching guides to help you improve. I've always been probably roughly around a top 100 pro level. Even before Weekend League existed, I was at this level. I just didn't know it because there wasn't a ranking system. But when I was trying to go pro, I still had lots to improve at. I still watch people like Boris. His videos are very good. Watching guides, tutorials, watching all my latest videos, those type of things, they're going to keep helping you improve, so keep checking them out. Make sure you have some different channels you watch on Twitch, YouTube, if you really want to get better, that can help you improve. Having a good attitude as well, not putting too much pressure on yourself. At the end of the day, you want to have fun. I find I play best when I'm relaxed, not when I'm stressing myself out, putting a lot of pressure on myself. Boys, hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a pleasure making content for you guys. The encouragement and support you show me, it means a lot. I appreciate you all. Hope you have a really good evening. Keep it spicy.